guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, a warm welcome to you as well. As you realize, I have not really been making videos. I am kind of just busy, not necessarily busy, let me not use the word busy, but I've been just like kind of focused on other things. So this video is basically like a life update to kind of tell you what I have really been up to. So yeah, if you're interested, stay tuned. Of the year, I kind of made this like list about all the things that I wanted to achieve for 2021, right? So I made this list. I was like kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, do that, do this, do that, right? But I think I kind of put too many things on that list, and then I was trying to complete all of that, and then I ended up basically becoming overwhelmed. So making YouTube videos is kind of a hobby, right? It's something that I like to do. So like the editing part, the learning how to like tweak videos and kind of just put the music here, cut and paste this and all of that, I like it. I like the whole process, right? So it's a hobby, right? I started school. This is something to kind of elevate me in my profession, so I wanted to do something different. Like, I've been working as a bedside nurse. I transitioned from just med-surg, I went to telemetry, and I kind of went to cardiovascular step down, and I still did not feel fulfilled, you know. So yeah, if you don't know, I'm a nurse. I've been a nurse for 8 years. 8 years? Ryan, 8 years?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so 8 years. I've been a nurse for 8 years. I was a nurse in Jamaica. I moved to the United States. So I think I've grown professionally, right? But there is just something more, like something within me that I feel like I keep wanting to do more. I need a change, right? If you are a nurse or you work in like a highly stressful environment, you know that burnout is real, and that is something that happened to me like more than once in this profession. So I reached that point where I was like, yeah, in 2020 I was like, yeah, in 2021 I need to do something to change. So I went to school. I'm not doing NP because, you know, I made a video about why I'm not going to be a nurse practitioner, but hats off to all my friends that are in school studying to be a nurse practitioner. You guys are awesome. Keep it going, keep it, yeah. So you guys are doing great. But for me, it's just something that I did not want to do personally. So I went and I did my certification for wound, ostomy, and continence. So I'm working on becoming a wound care nurse. Due to COVID, a lot of things were kind of restricted as it relates to finding preceptor. So we are doing like the practicum online, right? So I'm doing the practicum. I'm in that phase right now. I'm done with school now, but like I have a practicum to complete, and then I'll do my exam. So I'm in that phase where I'm able to now start doing videos. So I'm kind of excited for that, right? I actually have a few plans for my channel because I'm going to be adding stuff on this channel as it relates to like my specialty, and like when I start working in that field, I'll be able to talk more on it, and that is something that I'm excited to do, you know. So yeah, that is it with school. But yeah, my YouTube videos have to kind of be on the backside of things right now. So yeah, I've been kind of trying to learn more about investments. You know, it's always a learning phase. There's always something different. There's something that you're always going to learn about, this investment account, this thing, this, that. So now my focus for this year is actually putting money into a index funds. So now I'm kind of shifting to where I'm going to start investing in index funds. So that is something that I was researching and working on, and that is why YouTube videos became like the back burner, because I kind of got overwhelmed trying to do all these things plus work full-time hours, because as you know, I'm a per diem staff, but right now I'm doing full-time hours because my husband and I have some financial goals that we need to achieve for this year, and I can't be just laxing because money don't fall from the sky. We wish it did. We wish we could walk into a backyard, pick some money off the tree and spend it, but we can't do that. So we have to work for the things that, you know, we need. So yeah. So yeah. So that is another thing why I kind of stopped kind of making YouTube videos. Another thing is that when I became overwhelmed, I kind of just went into kind of a down phase where a lot of things was just kind of just, everything was emotional, everything was kind of having, like, making me feel down and down and down. And you know, when I usually could just drink a glass of wine and just shake it off, there was this time when I just could not shake it off. So I ended up just taking myself away from Facebook for a little bit. So if you know me, I procrastinate. I am a badass procrastinator. So I can spend hours scrolling down Facebook. One time I usually go down YouTube rabbit hole, and now not now, but before I stepped away from Facebook, I usually go down Facebook rabbit hole. So I would end up on people pages that I don't even know, like just looking at their life, and like I look at a comment and they're arguing with somebody, and I click on the person profile, and then all of a sudden I've gone into the people in life. So I realized that that was dumb. I don't know why I end up doing that. And then also memes, like everybody loves memes. I would just be on Facebook sharing memes, like doing nothing. Like I wasn't learning anything. I was just scrolling, going through people's life on Facebook. And then I kind of realized that Facebook kind of just, I'm not telling you, there's a good thing with Facebook where you actually keep in contact with friends that you had from, like, for me, primary school or high school or college, or you meet people like in different states and you are friends, but you're not like on the phone all the time friends. You kind of still keep up with what they're doing in life and stuff like that. But then there is this part of Facebook where people just overshare, and I just didn't want to be that person, or I didn't want to start being that person where you basically your life is on Facebook. Like, there's more to life than the internet, right? But I guess to how the world is going, it's like everything needs to be online. So now I'm like, no, not everything needs to be online. So sometimes I'll be like, oh, I'm going to share a picture. It started off like that, like I was going to be like, oh, I'm going to share this picture on my story, and then something in the back of my head was like, why do you need to share that picture? And I'm like, yeah, Nisi, why do you really need to share that picture? So that is how it kind of started off. And then I started posting less and less and less until I just decided to uninstall the app. So I did not come off Facebook, I just kind of uninstalled the app, so it's not readily on my phone. When I pick up the phone, I would just be like, oh, open Facebook and just start scrolling. So that is like something that I'm glad I kind of got rid of, because I know that I was wasting time. And I was also in school, and I would procrastinate and find myself on Facebook while I have like schoolwork to do, and I'm just scrolling and laughing, and never makes sense. So stop that. So yeah, I say so too much in these videos. That's another thing I need to work on. I'm like, all the time I'm doing my videos, I'm like, so So for what? I don't know. So yeah, see, and so yeah, the next thing is that we are starting to like work out more. So I realized that I'm kind of getting round in the tummy. So the butt is getting big, but the belly is also getting big. And I always laugh about like doing surgery, but I'm not gonna do surgery. So I have to start working out. And I knew that I am like unfit. Like I'll be walking somewhere and I just feel so tired. And it comes into play where the food that we eat. So now we're kind of just shopping to eat a little bit more clean. Get a bit more fruits in our diet, try to drink more water. So that is kind of a lot of like one of the things that we are working on. So I kind of just don't want to be on Facebook scrolling down Facebook. Why I'm going back to Facebook, but whatever, scrolling down whatever you use. Instagram, I don't have Instagram, but whatever you use, you find yourself scrolling down, but then you lose like 2 hours, and that is 2 hours that you could spend meal prepping, or 2 hours that you could invest in your time like learning something different. Like I am going to pick up photography. I want to learn photography, so I bought a camera, and I bought a camera for my birthday, and it's just my little baby, but I have not been using it. But I'm shooting with it right now, right? I have not been using it. So I want to do these little classes that is going to teach me some skill that I can, you know, pass down to Azalea, or not even pass down, but like what am I trying to say? But I can teach her these things while I'm learning, and then maybe she will grow up and be like, oh mommy, I want to start doing photography, and I can buy her first camera, you know. So yeah, that is just a few of the things that we're kind of doing as we go through life. I'm going to update you on some of the financial goals that we're working on right now. It makes no sense to talk about it because we haven't really achieved those goals, right? But I put them in my little journal. Not journal, I don't have a journal. I put them in my little planner, and I put most of my financial goals on my vision board. So I love a vision board, by the way, guys. Like vision boards are like, you can manifest your things, okay? So like whatever you need, whatever you think you want to achieve, you put a timestamp on it and you work towards that goal, right? Like I have a goal. One of the financial goals is like I need to save $10,000 but in the next 3 months, right? I have to put $10,000 in a certain account in 3 months. That's my financial goal, and I'm just working on that. I'm spending less. If you know me, I don't shop a lot, so we are not really out there buying clothes, buying shoes, buying this. Like we literally buy things that last a long time. Like this t-shirt, like we bought this like last year. I kind of just shop once a year, and that's a shocker to a lot of people, yes, but shopping once a year is like basically how my weight fluctuates or how things change. So it's like I think it makes sense for me to shop once a year. I buy jeans that, you know, will stretch, or shorts that will stretch, so I don't buy things that I know that maybe in the next 10 months, or in the next, not 10 months, but in the next 5 months or whatever, I just blow up like a fish and can't hold in anything. So I wear a lot of dresses too. So yeah, this is just a little video rant, I think, kind of, not rant, but just to have a conversation, to give you guys kind of an update of what I'm doing. So now that I'm done with school, I'm going to start trying to make more videos every week and like updates you on what we're doing, and you will see different content coming out, because I'm also planning for my YouTube channel. So I don't want to just sporadically just start making videos. I actually want to make videos that is going to be useful to you if you're watching, you know, if you become a subscriber, or you are a long-time subscriber, guys. Like I gained 2 subscribers and I haven't even been posting videos, which is like nice. But I haven't been posting videos, so they subscribe, so maybe they're just watching my older videos, which I am kind of like, oh yeah, thank you guys. So yeah, as life happens, changes happen, you will see those things. I'm not too big of a vlogger, but I will try to vlog some stuff, so you will see those But yeah, I'm kind of happy that I'm done with school, so all I have to do is stress over passing my exam. I'm a terrible test taker, or I've grown to be a terrible test taker. I haven't been to school in like, what, 8 years, Ryan? 8 years. 8, 9 years, whatever. I think 9 years, because I'd graduated in 2012. So 9 years. I haven't been to school in 9 years. And yeah, an adult learner is something rough. It's rough, whatever. So now I have to kind of train my mind to like be like, oh, you need to focus, you need to look on this, you need to do this, you need to do that. So I'm in that phase of, okay, I'm going to take a test. I don't want to be anxious, I don't want to freak out, but I'm in that process. So yeah, I'm kind of happier, as you see. Like I'm happier. It's like one goal or, well, few goals were out the way, but this one was a big one. So I'm done with school and I'm happy about that. So now I just have to focus on passing my exam and then looking a job in that field. So I'm kind of excited, I'm very excited about the future and what is in store for us. And you know, there's always something that I'm always doing. I'm always doing something. It keeps me feeling fulfilled, and that is what I want to do. That's my goal in life, to be happy and feel fulfilled. To be happy and fulfilled in life. So yeah, that is what I wanted to update you guys about. So if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I hope you stick around to see all the content that I have to create and all the content that I'm going to be creating, all the content that I will be creating for this channel. And if you're a nurse, if you're planning to go to nursing school, if you are a new nurse, stick around, because I have a lot of content that I am working on and planning to work on and start and get it done, get it out of the way as it relates to wound care. So yeah, again guys, thank you for watching. Bye.